What's up YouTube, PokePrimer here, and I'm your coach of the Memphis Primeapes. I have a quick team update for you guys. Now, I'm recording this the same night I recorded the update video that's gone up on Monday, this past Monday, but these are already set to happen, but I couldn't speak about them as much at that time period because they weren't officially in the record books yet. We have some free agent pickups that have happened in both leagues, being the MBC and the PFC FL. First one I'd like to talk about is the MBC. The MBC, since we didn't really get a chance to talk much about or really draft our team as much as I would have liked, and since our team was drafted for us, well, granted, I did give the list of mons that I wanted. I would have to say it didn't turn out exactly like I wanted it to. So, as of week 1, 2, 3, 4, as of week 4 on the MBC, we have 2 swaps that have been made. The first swap will be dropping Mega Venusaur. I know, no, and wait till I say what I'm saying to hear me out. For Ferrothorn. Now, with the way I drafted my team, I wanted my Umbreon Weezing defensive core, so I can build around that a lot better. And that's exactly what I got. And I don't want to ruin that by getting rid of Weezing, because I'll talk about that later as well. I don't want to ruin that by getting rid of Weezing. And I wanted to get more type diversity on my team, so I basically sat down on a crappy old envelope and I wrote down all the typings I have on my team right now and all the typings I don't have. I listed it all out, and I have Grass, Poison, Water, Psychic, Ice, Dragon, Dark, Bug, Electric, Normal, Fighting, Ground, Ghost, and Fire typings on my team, which is great. Which is fantastic. However, I'm still missing 4 typings, being Fairy, Steel, Rock, and Flying. So, in order to preserve my Grass typing, but gain a new typing as well, I dropped Mega Venusaur for Ferrothorn. Now, Ferrothorn provides a lot of extra bulk. A lot of extra bulk for my team, which is really, really nice. It doesn't provide that fire resistance, but it does provide neutrality to ice and a lot of different other resistances that will be really helpful with having a steel type on the team. It can eat a lot more hits than a lot of other mons can. It's got iron barbs. It can potentially be run with a rocky helmet or leftovers. It can be a hazard setter. It can do a lot of really, really good things. And it can also be kind of offensive as well. So it does have options with it. So I feel like with our team, Ferrothorn is going to actually fit a little better than Mega Venusaur in this league. And I don't want to be that guy who just uses Mega Venusaur all the time. We had it in the SBL. We had it in the MBC, and we have it currently in the PFC. That's kind of a little much in my opinion. I want to use other mons. The whole purpose of these leagues, joining these leagues, was to force me to use mons I don't normally use. And in ways I probably would never normally use them. And I've already used Mega Venusaur a lot, and I just don't feel like it'll work anymore as well as I want it to. Apologize for that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. But yeah, so that swap happened. The second swap I made, since I am now without a Mega on my team, I needed one. I looked over my team and I was like, alright, what typings do I not necessarily need? and I also looked what other megas are potentially available, and I'm probably gonna get so much flack for this. I'm gonna get so much flack for this. The mon I dropped was Galvantula, and my reasoning for this is it's way too predictable. Whenever you see Galvantula, you know sticky webs are happening. You know 9 times out of 10 there's going to be a focus sash on it. And you know 9 times out of 10 the exact moves that's going to be packing on it. Because it literally fills pretty much one major role. It can do other things, but it fills one major role in my opinion. And it's way too easy to plan for. It's way too easy to well, it's not, I wouldn't say easy to plan for, but it's one of those mons that's easier to handle, and it doesn't do as much as I need it to do a lot of times, and the main strategy with it can be handled very quickly. So I dropped Galvantula, and I looked through UU at the remaining megas, which there weren't all that many that fit the typings I needed. But then I decided to go with Mega Aerodactyl. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mega Aerodactyl isn't all that great of a mega. You're right. It's not. But Mega Aerodactyl is still a great mega. Mega Aerodactyl is really, really good. It's extremely fast. It hits like a truck. Tough Claws, if I can put the right moveset on it to implement Tough Claws, it's going to be a monster. It's going to be an absolute monster on the team. And I really, really want to use Mega Aerodactyl. It's one of the few megas I just don't use. And I used to run a rock type gym in one of the Pokemon groups, and every single time I brought Mega Aerodactyl to a match, I won that match. So that just kind of goes to show that Mega Aerodactyl puts in nothing but the finest of crazy work, because it's just so good. It's just such a good mon. So, well, yeah, a lot of people are going to think it's a stupid play, swap Mega Venusaur out kind of for Mega Aerodactyl. But I personally think that Mega Aerodactyl just fits on the team better, and it provides us a lot more coverage, typing-wise. So, that's that. That's that. As for the PFC Fantasy League, I did talk during my draft analysis video that I put up, I want to say probably earlier this week, some point this week. But I talked in my draft analysis video about it, and I did talk about it a lot. I talked about it in my draft analysis video that I wanted to drop Weezing for something else, to fill a hole in my team that not much else can fill. Well, I did. I did in fact drop Weezing as soon as possible. Starting week 2, I will no longer have Weezing on my team. And you're probably wondering, oh, well, who did you scoop up in place of Weezing from the NU tier? Well, looking through the NU tier, I wasn't finding anything that fit into the typings that I was missing. One of the main typings I was missing in that team was Normal. Normal has one weakness and an immunity, which is really, really good to have a lot of times. So that's really, really good to have. And I decided to, test it out a little bit and really look at it, because it's one of those mons that you always hated, but never really paid attention to what it could do competitively. Well, now I do. Now I know. And now I'm scared of it. And this mon is Meltank. That bovine whore that ruined our childhoods playing the original 2nd gen games. Just rolls out your whole party. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing at all you can do about it. But with crazy speed, with decent attack stat, and overall natural bulk, Meltank is going to be an almost unbreakable wall for the team, as well as a very, very hard-hitting attacker right back to us, which is awesome. So having Meltank on the team now provides us a lot more options as well when it comes to team building in the future, so that we can use this Meltank as whatever we need it to be, and then use it for winning. But that's all I really have for you guys today. I just wanted to give you guys that quick team update for both leagues. If you guys are excited to see what these new mods are going to do for our squads, please make sure to leave a like down below. Comment who you think is going to be the MVP of our free agent signups. And thanks for checking out the video. Until next time, guys, I'm PokePrimer, signing off.